name is John Dunn, and today I'd like to talk to you about the Freedom Tower and the rebuilding of the World Trade Center. Some points I'd like to touch are the rebuilding, the controversy behind rebuilding, some facts about the building and my connection to it personally, and the symbolism of the Freedom Tower today. A quote by George W. Bush: "As a symbol of America's resolve, my administration will work with Congress and these two leaders to show the world that we will rebuild New York City." This quote was directly after the 9/11 attacks on the Twin Towers. Two hijackers stole planes and drove them into the Twin Towers, which overall ended up in them falling down and killing thousands of lives. This quote by George W. Bush sparked in the minds of many Americans that we need to rebuild and to show that we are strong to the world. However, leading up to this, many Americans had a controversy of whether or not we should rebuild on the gravesite of the members of family members and friends that were lost on this day. This went on for many years, and finally on April 27th, 2006, we started to rebuild. This was exciting for many Americans, and also personally exciting for myself because my dad was one of the two crane operators on top of the Freedom Tower. Because my dad was one of the crane operators there, I got to go into the city with him and see from the start and finish him building the Freedom Tower. One day we got to go in to meet Marcus Hobson, a documentary filmist who was filming and drawing art about the whole process of building the Twin Towers and the history behind it. Along the way there was many difficulties, and we saw this from my dad coming home late at night and the way he would come home with expressions on his face. However, in 2013 the building finally got finished. It was 1,776 feet tall. This is the tallest building in New York. It is the tallest in the Western Hemisphere, and is the fourth tallest building in the world. This says something about America right here. Just because it is the tallest building in New York does not say much, but because it is the tallest in the Western Hemisphere and the fourth tallest in the world, it shows that we will rebuild and try to become a strong nation that we once were. As a symbol, this is a symbol for all the people who come across New York, who come in from the ocean and see this on our skylines. Thank you for letting me talk to you about this, and I hope you've learned something about the Freedom Tower and me personally.